Today we will be discussing two problems that were solved incorrectly at first, but are easily fixable mistakes. So the first problem is the square root of x minus 2 plus 5 is equal to 7. So solve for x. The first step they did was correct. They subtracted 5 from each side to get the square root of x minus 2 is equal to 2. But the next step is where they made a mistake. They decided to divide both sides by a square root symbol, which gives a pretty confusing answer, when they really should have just added an exponent of 2 and squared both sides. So when you square both sides, it becomes a lot easier to get x minus 2 is equal to 2. So then you would add 2 to both sides. Or x minus 2 is equal to 2 squared, which is 4. Then you add 2 to both sides, and it would be x is equal to 6 for your final answer. And then the second problem is a little more complex, involves sine. So problem is sine of theta minus 2 plus 5 is equal to 7. So they did the first step correctly again, as they subtracted 5 from each side to get sine of theta minus 2 is equal to 2. But then the second step is again where they went wrong. They decided to divide both sides by sine, which is not something you can do. You can't just go 2 over sine and leave theta minus 2 as a completely separate article. You have to instead find a way that theta minus 2 could equal 2, but since sine cannot be anything greater than 1, this problem is unsolvable and is left undefined.